Those there.
He's asking me questions. There we go.
Yes, my lord.
My
How
brother.
you living, bro?
How are you?
Long time.
My guy.
You
How
good?
are you, bro?
Lovely, man. You?
Great, my brother.
Easy.
Keep you on with that, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you went in.
Yeah, bro. This is Tristan and Luke.
Sure, guys. Yo, you must not come cheap. Shit looks fucking amazing.
How are you, brother?
Hey,
Need a hand there, you good?
No, I'm good, my bro. I'm solid, winner. Where'd you put yours?
I just popped it here for now, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just put it on
Let me do that, bro.
I want it inside. I'm so used to Mike's not showing.
What brings you to Cape Town, bro?
Just needed a break from Josie.
Amazing.
Yeah, but then in the break, people are like, are you coming? Okay, then I'm doing Youngster CBT's launch today just to show face. Then I've got Broke Boys at the Clubhouse gig there tonight. Yeah, so a lot of it is also PR work and expanding the scape or the scope of your presence.
Yes.
So sometimes it's not work, and I think people always wait to get booked to go to places. Like, we're in a industry of, what do you call this? Not fans, but like people.
Yeah. So
you gotta go to people, you know? And be like, and then when they see, they're like, oh, okay, we get it. Not always being distant from them. So yeah, and people always just go to places and they stay there. As soon as the booking's done, they go home. Your fans are everywhere though. They also want a piece of you. And also, how can you talk to the whole country if all you see is hotels, the bus, the venue?
I love that you're saying that, bro.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
So true.
So for me, even back then, like if I get booked in a place, I'll stay 3 more days, 2 more days. I'll get there 2 days earlier so that I can see and feel the terrain of the places outside of Joburg, because I talk to them too. And most of the time, people take out things as if they're only speaking to Joburg.
Yes. Guys, you know, we're supposed to be walking and talking today, but now
we will be.
Scoop is here, we're driving. And then when I hit you up to do this, you were like, listen, my bro, we need to ride horses.
On the beach.
On the beach.
Yeah.
So if you guys are wondering that's where we're heading, why horses, bro? So you guys need to stick around to the end of the episode and you're going to see us riding the horses. Why horses?
I really do love horses. Yeah, and I haven't ridden one in a while. And I saw this.
Oh, you've done this before?
I've done this before, yeah. Have you not?
No.
Oh man, I feel whiter than you right now.
Bro, very.
So I follow this guy who lives like a very ancient lifestyle. He's from Lebanon. Yeah. And he rides a lot of horses, and I just remembered like that feeling of the wind. It's almost like running, but because something else is running for you, it's like flying.
Wow.
Yeah. Especially with that breeze and because the horse can also feel that it's by the sea. You know, the animals can feel that. Wow, bro. It's just an amazing feeling, bro.
I'm nervous, bro. I feel like I'm too tall for stuff like that, bro.
No, dog, you fine.
You think so?
Yeah, you good.
The brochure said you must be 95 kgs. I hit the gap. I was like, yo, I'm like 98. He's like,
nah. Just 3 kgs more, dog.
Don't worry. My mother watches every episode.
Really?
I'm stressed about this one. That's fine, moms. Don't worry.
Don't worry. He'll be all right, mom. Well, he's going to sign indemnity form. If anything does happen to him, we are not liable. Neither is the horse. Or the stable that we are renting. But how are you doing?
I'm amazing, bro.
Yeah,
amazing.
man.
Things are incredible.
Yeah.
Show's growing beautifully. Shout out to you, bro. You know, when you came on the show, that was the #1 episode for such a long time until Galaxy Boy said,
yes,
scared, you know?
No doubt.
But like, for the longest of time, bro, that episode's been one of our top 5 episodes.
That's so
thank
dope,
you to
man.
you, bro.
No, thank you, brother.
Instrumental to our growth, bro, and
thank you so much.
I appreciate you, bro, for always making time, and you know, like,
and we've been planning this.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And I said to Tristan, I was like, you know what? Because we were like, we should do it on the beach and then get on the horse. Then I was just like, you know what? Let's just go with what Scoop says. Because you never know, maybe this becomes a different style of doing something. Who knows, you know?
Yeah.
What you drinking, bro? Green juice?
Yeah. Gotta get it right, bro. We gotta get it right.
Yeah.
So avo, celery, cucumber, spinach, apple.
Amazing.
We gotta get it right. I see the crib renovated. Was it your crib that I saw that was renovated?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Airbnb. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Turned it into a 2-bedroom. Yeah. That's come together nicely, bro.
Are you still living there? You turned it to an Airbnb?
That one is a Airbnb, bro. The other one's like where we shoot and
Yes.
the crib, bro, yeah.
Awesome, bro.
But,
Where's the Airbnb?
It's on Bree Street, 120 Bree. You must stay there next time.
That's
bro.
what
But you know, Scoop lives in the hills.
No, shut up, man. But I will. How much is it a night?
It ranges, bro. Like obviously, peak season it gets a bit like closer to the 2-3K a night, but usually somewhere around say 1718.
That's cool, man.
Peak, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. And your girl, how's she doing?
This is incredible, bro. Super blessed. Planning wedding plans. You know how it goes, bro. Yeah, April will be.
That's my birthday, man.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, what date in April? You don't yet.
Yeah, I do know. Yeah, 25th.
That's incredible, George.
That might be the 26th. Sorry, baby.
Oh man.
Luckily, I get the final edit.
Hey, George, you build. You like a builder, bro.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, we have to, bro. Step by step. Talk to me. Speaking about building, bro. Talk to me about Fresh Plate, bro.
Yeah.
I've placed my first order.
I know. I've just been slacking on the shipping.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about that because is it coming from abroad? What is the whole setup? Take me through Fresh Plate, bro.
So the clothes are coming from abroad.
Okay.
But the reason why I brought them in is because I was struggling to find my style of clothing back to like talking about streetwear, because I feel like, okay, we started in the streets, me specifically, and I'm not saying I'm responsible for the whole country flowing in a certain way, but I mean
the impact
is impact.
Is insane.
So when too many people start doing the same thing I'm doing, I have to change, because then I don't feel like me.
Okay.
Do you feel what I'm saying?
So that's one of the times you pivot when you find too many people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All the time.
Okay.
You know, once I just start seeing that there's too many of us and it's hard to pick out who is the pioneer of something because of too many people doing the same thing, it's my time to leave. And it hurts sometimes because I still love the things.
Yes.
Be it maybe a certain type of show, be it a certain type of dress code, be it a certain type of music even with music. If too many people are listening to the same artist, I'm out.
Wow.
I don't know why is that, but it is like that, you know? Because I believe that the masses are lost. And that's my belief. That's why they call the masses. That's why they call the sheep. So once I'm doing something that equates to a lot of sheep doing the same thing, whether I started it or not. But once the sheep start doing it, once the masses start doing it, I know then I'm in the wrong place. Do you know what I mean? It's a weird way of looking at things, but it is the way I look at things.
I love it. I think there's something there, though. It's like you spark the... It's almost like before you help start the snowball, but then once the snowball is at a certain size, you're like, okay, it's got enough momentum to go and other people are involved. I'm trying to find a new snowball.
Exactly.
You know? So exactly. I love that. That's like a great way what a great way to know when to pivot. It's like when I've given something enough momentum and enough people are interested in it, it's too saturated.
Exactly.
It's time to find a new lane.
Yeah, go to another mountain and start another avalanche.
So who are you doing it with? Like, what is it and how does it come about? How does the name happen? Tell me the full story.
So with the people that I was buying the clothes from, they were like, yo man, where are you from? You know? And I'm like, South Africa, you know, check the shipping. They're like, wow, okay. And I had been remember I talked to you about wanting to design clothes?
Yes.
And they were like, so do you think there's a market for what we're selling over there? I'm like, most definitely there's a market, you know? And I did wangle trying to be an owner, but they like, well, I'll have to do work and show them the results that I can yield for them
Gotcha.
as the suppliers, and then they will bump me up. But they did hire me as the curator, so I basically like a buyer for stores.
Amazing.
I'm the one that selects the clothes that
Okay.
would be conducive and suitable for the SA market.
Wow.
Now, rightfully so, the gear is pretty. It's not the usual,
Yes.
you know, because I also don't like to dress like the usual.
Yes.
So it's a little bit on the outskirts. You have a little bit of mainline items, and then you have your out of reach items.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to build back the momentum and the vibe of streetwear again, because the algorithm went very moccasin, clean cut shirts. Now the old man grandfather look,
Yes.
which is also something that I was doing back then, but now is a little bit more prevalent, and now I don't feel special no more. So I was like, okay, let's go back to the streets then, you know? So this is my whole thing, is like providing the consumer or the people that still love streetwear with clothing they can afford, but it's also a little bit elevated.
Yes, yes.
I'm not a Cotton On. I'm
Yes.
not an H&M. I'm
Yes.
not a Zara. If you want that, you can go there. I'm more for the person that wants to be exclusive, wants to stand out. I'm literally making clothes for people that feel like stars, whether you've blown up or not. But people do love standing out. People do love hearing, yo, that's nice, where'd you get that? I
Yes.
provide those kind of clothes. And also, I just felt like the streetwear market had been taken over and sort of robbed by luxury, because they came in and through Virgil, through Kanye, I would say also,
Yes.
it became Amiri,
Yes.
Casablanca.
Yes.
They took the streetwear aesthetic and made it so out of reach and out of affordability for the people that started streetwear, for the people that loved the culture. They made it such a elevated, escalated thing, and now you have to be these high brand names that never loved us, by the way. They never loved us. They never wanted us wearing their stuff. Back in the day, they didn't even want logos on their stuff. Now they cladded in logos because of streetwear.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So I just felt like this is wrong. This is not nice. So I would like to provide a way for kids to still feel funky, still feel dressed in graphics, in tees, in jeans, in socks, in caps, and they don't have to spend an arm and a leg to do so.
That's powerful.
Yeah, man.
That's powerful,
Yeah.
bro.
And
so-
the name Fresh
yeah.
Plate, obviously I came up with the name, and when I sent it to my superiors, who are the guys that supplies the clothes, they really loved it, you know. So obviously fresh clothes, getting served, plate, the belt, and I've made the belt. You know,
Really?
I've made the actual belt. I just forgot to bring it.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah,
You made the belt.
I made the belt, my dude. So the heavyweight champ, because I really love the boxing belt.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
because clothing is a full contact sport.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Putting it on your body, wearing it out there so people can see it. Even it's body, it's full contact.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
So heavyweight champ of fresh clothes, people better eat up. And I'm really hoping I do well, because I've curated and done so much for brands that now I would love to do it for myself.
Yes.
And for this Fresh Plate platform, so that one day, you know, I can have a block as ownership. But also that's another thing, like everybody always just wants to start, no, I'm not owning, I don't have shares in this, I don't want to do it. Okay. I still do free gigs. I still do things where even though what I'm getting is not what I want, but is it a step in the direction of what you want? What's better, taking a step in that direction or standing still? And mind you, there is no standing still. If you're standing still, you're moving backwards.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. That's so powerful.
Yeah.
So it's like, I love the way you think and you approach things, because that's something you've always done, bro. Whether it's like, okay, Slick, you're doing this thing. How can we work together? Okay, what are you doing? Like, and wherever you found people who have shared some sort of like-minded sentiment, you're always ready to build, bro. That's something
Straight up.
about you, like, I've always
Yes.
appreciated, bro.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
you know?
Yes. Because also, I've been from basketball and just coming up from the family that I come out of, I just realized early, you don't do things alone, bruh.
You don't.
And if you think you're gonna do that, then good on you. But I never believed in doing things alone. From my family, then going to play basketball, and then after basketball, those were the two things that always, to my detriment sometimes, made me look for people to do things with. And sometimes that wasn't always the right thing, you know. But with all the lessons learned, I have become better in discerning who can I work with?
Yes.
Who is just cool to just chill with?
Yes.
Because back in the day, I thought if we just had like-minded interests, we could work together, and that is not the case.
Yeah, it is detrimental at times. And then, you know, you just, I think it's like a lot of early founders that I also chat to, and people who start companies, like a lot of the time, that first group of people, whether it's staff they hire or partners or people they collaborate with, is like the people who are closest to them and they're like friends with, and then that comes to most of their detriment until they get to the point where they're now hiring or finding partnerships in like where they lack skills and where they are going to contribute the most or whatever's lacking in their space, you know?
Definitely.
And I love that you say that. You're spot on, bro. That's pretty much how they find it. Yeah.
Tell me about this last show you did with, I don't know if it's the last show, who's that guy? The Investec, is it Investec? Is it Marble?
Oh yeah, Greg from GNG. Yeah, they part of that whole group. So you have like different parties. Marble, and there's the guys from Grid. There's the guys from GNG, and all these guys have come together and built a festival together.
Yes. I was there for the first one.
Oh, did you go?
Yeah, I did go for the first one. I missed the second one because I was at Daisy's.
Okay. Yeah, the growth looked insane, man. Like, that shows that, you know, like it just shows you where there's a festival brand that's thriving right now. Because I think in general people are feeling festivals are on a little bit of a dip at the moment, you know. But it just shows you that not necessarily, because there's other brands without headliners who are selling tickets, who are bringing in far more sponsorship. So I think it's really a time for people to start thinking outside the box and stop focusing on what they've been doing for the last couple of years. I think it's important to always innovate in that space. Like I think about it, you know, I wake up some mornings, I'm like, yo, it's time to start a festival. But you did. You were one of the first key members of Rocking the Daisies. You booked me for my first Rocking the Daisies.
100%. Ricky, Casper. That's why I met Black Coffee for the first time, mind you.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I remember
that?
Backstage.
Backstage. That was the first time. Well, not the first time we met, but the first time we actually had a long chat and got to know one another. Back in the day, it was just interviews.
Yeah, I think Virgil just dropped Off-White Jordan, and you saw it, and you took your cap off and you slammed the cap on the floor. Are those the Off-Whites? Like, God damn. I remember that, bro.
Yeah, man.
I remember that. It was a special time, bro.
That was a special time. How was that for you? Like, you also pivot a lot. From music to the Daisies to this, you know, and also from taking this to the sit down to the walks and the, you know, how do you maneuver? How do you think about it?
Like I'll give that a lot of thought. Like, what's that thing, right, that makes you pivot? What's that? And so, like, I think it's been different things at different times. So when it was like transitioning Daisies, it was like turning 30, and I was like, I love that. I mean, I started running Daisies when I was 25 years old.
Imagine,
think about that. I was a kid, you know. And after those 5 years, I was like, no, it's time for me to find the next thing, you know. And it's time for me to start my own thing. Like, I really wanted to commit my 30s to building my own properties and my own things that I'm involved with, and just start again. I think one thing I am not scared to do, and that I've done across my career, is I'm not afraid to start over. In fact, I love it. I look forward to it. I'm like, oh, new challenge, new thing. They don't know who I am. You know, when I stepped into Daisies, I was like, I had never done festivals on that level. You know, no one took it seriously. You know, for the first couple of years, but then you figure it out. You know, and then I just need to always keep myself stimulated in that sense to go like, okay, I need that next thing, and how we're gonna do this, what we're gonna do next, you know.
Awesome.
And then sometimes it's just like You know, it's the spiritual. Sometimes you just know, like, you need to take that.
What is your
Sometimes
spiritual
you feel it.
centering? Because you do seem like you are you're quite centered spiritually, consciously. You are very centered. So I've always been fascinated, even with your tone and the way you speak. Your mannerisms, just the way you move. I've always wondered, like, what is your spiritual grounding? Where do you find your rooting and your compass?
Bro, it's a great question, but you know, I think it's changed over the last couple of years, but I would say probably there's a big sentiment of it just maybe via the books I've been reading, you know. I think I think religion also comes to some sort of
course, because that's where we all start.
That's that foundation level where it's like, you know, Armenians they are the first sort of Christian, first nation to accept sort of Christianity. So that was like the foundation. And then from there, it's like, you know, everything from a little bit of Osho that my parents would read, everything to like Lapsang, which is like a bit more into Buddhism. And then there's like
Are your parents also eclectic when it comes to spirituality?
Yeah, they also definitely, So a big part of that comes from them, just to keep an open mind always. And then I think just like Sadhguru's books have been phenomenal. For sure. Like Inner Engineering has definitely played a nice role of like, it's a book I can pick up a couple of times. So I think it's just like keeping an open mind and, you know, just something along those
And both
lines,
your parents are still alive?
Yes.
All right.
Very, very lucky,
Where are we going? I've never been this side.
Nurtuk. So, bro, we were going to go the really scenic route, but we are running a bit tight, so we're heading out this way. But pretty much the area is called Nurtuk, and then, yo guys, how lucky are we with this weather though?
I know, bro. That's why when you said
last night, you saw the wind yesterday.
Dude. That's why when you said, yo, let's do it this day, I didn't even falter. I said, got it. Got it. Fuck, and I wanted to bring your cap. I will ship it when I get there.
No stress. I got a notification that said you must pay 18 Rand before it arrives. Then I didn't know if it was that or if that was a scam.
No. There should be free shipping. That's also the one thing I've been sorting out. Online, like building a business is not easy.
No, it's not easy.
So I respect anybody right now that does. I mean, I did it before. I did respect everybody who did something before.
Yes.
But now it's even more, man. And it's very hard to criticize people once you have built something. It doesn't come easy to look at someone doing something and criticize them when you have built something.
Yes.
Anybody who will open their mouth and criticize, I promise you, they have never built anything in their fucking life.
Definitely.
You know? And I guess because of things like production, it is a product that you test through viewership.
Yes.
Right? And maybe you can be good at that and you don't have to go through trial and error with production. You can be entertaining without having to go through trial and error if you're that dope. Then you have your cameraman, you shoot. No matter how simple the content is, it reaches its audience, you know? With businesses, it's different. You have to have a targeted audience, or you will find out who is your target audience. Also, the systems then of business become something that you can only polish once you have the business running.
Once it's rolling.
Yeah. It's like it's very difficult to have every aspect of the business on lock on your first launch.
Yeah.
Especially with things like e-commerce sites or e-commerce businesses. The systems are from the ordering of your stock, no matter where you get it, whether it's overseas, whether it's national, that getting the stock, getting the right amount, getting the right stock, then putting it up, the photos that have to go up, right? Then the messaging and promotion after that. Then the people get it, their ordering process, and the the ways you make them feel safe about giving you money, and then letting them be able to track a specific good.
And then, mind you, all of that needs to link back to the storeroom where all those items are on a shelf, and what's leaving,
how much units are left over.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's what my fiance sort of specializes in. Bro.
You joking?
It's like it's a crazy world. Like some of the stores she builds have like hundreds and thousands of blind items, and then she'll have to run, let's say, a special on one item, and then you get another item for free. So that needs to correlate to what gets taken out and what's left.
How many companies are you doing it for?
Quite a few, bro.
Really?
Quite a few. But like global players. Yeah, and it's crazy. I see how intricate that work is. And then they run a promotion, and then the sort of percentage needs to talk with, what's the image needs to change on the website. That needs it's crazy, bro. Like, people don't realize, and I'm with you, bro. Anyone who criticizes, and these days I stop people the moment they start criticizing. I'm like, just what have you built? What have you done before we even attempt this conversation? Because I'm seeing things through a different lens.
My brother.
It's not easy, bro.
It's not, bro. And I think also people think maybe when you're more well known, it's easier. It's actually harder because you have to make sure. Because at that point, anybody and everybody is looking to say something about what you're doing. So it's even difficult to be a noted figure or someone in notoriety doing something, whereas people might think it's easier. You have to actually make sure that it's spot on, because everybody is trying to just,
100%.
chip away at you.
It helps your distribution because you can get eyes and attention to the place. But like, you still have to run the business. Like, if something doesn't get delivered or something's not working, people are gonna hit you up in the comments like, Scoop, what am I doing? Why is the website not this? Why is not? It's like you're such a pivotal part to that, and like I don't think people get that, But bro, I back you, man. And is this going to transition into you potentially bringing on some of your own items, or is that a separate?
I'm going to do my own items. Well, my own items, I'll probably make, I would make fresh plate gear, and then I'll sell it on the store. You know what I mean? But
I love that the brand has that.
It definitely.
It's got so much like.
My real love, dog, is to design. To do this shop thing is because I just wanted to be involved in clothing, and I'd knocked on doors to try and design, as I told you last year.
Yes.
Things kind of like fell through. One, I think Cyril's economy is a bit difficult.
Yes.
Two, everybody's trying to stay afloat with what they've created. Yes. I don't think it's a malicious thing. I just think everybody's like, things are not as dandy as we'd like them to be able to expand and do these other projects. So everyone's just trying to make sure their ship is rocking on these rocky waters.
Yes.
Yeah. So I definitely want to design, and that's why I will use the fresh plate money to start making my own stuff. But I'm still going to supply clothes, but I do want to enter the market with my own designs. I definitely do.
Amazing, bro. No, but it's just incredible to see you working in the space in general, whether you're curating, it's just so amazing. The rollout, I can see how much influence you've played on everything. I can see that, it's creative ideas. It's not like, when brands start and then they have backings, and then it's like, you're like, guys, why are you wasting money on this shit? I can see like the creative directions coming through, like the talkability, the people you've got on it. It's like, it's just so good. It's so you.
Thank you, bro.
And I was like, I can feel you like really putting your best foot forward. And like to start like this, it's like, we're gonna watch those videos back in 10 years and go, yo, Scoop, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
But right now, it's like, what a dope way to start, bro. It's like, that's gonna. It's gonna age beautifully, bro.
No doubt.
I don't think you're gonna cringe at it or anything like that. I think it's just like, it's just so dope that that's your starting point, man.
I feel you, and that's what another thing that I think has resonated a lot with me lately is, bro, just start. Because of being at a certain level and people know you in a certain field at this high level of that field.
Yes.
A lot of people don't start the new avalanche because they like, I don't want to start with a small role again. Do you know what I mean? They just used to the big momentum, the big talk, the big following, the big, and that becomes a prison for them where they can't now go do another thing where they're not so good, where they're not so well known. And because of the momentum and the noise one has created on the television screen, I'm like you. I'm like, sometimes that gets boring for me. I'm like, let me go find where there's no noise, man. Let me go generate some new noise, you know? And at times, one has been shook and scared to start, but I think something has happened this year where I'm just like, I think I just realized how little time I have, to be honest. You know,
So true.
I just realized how little time I have, and when you are gifted and you are not going to fill the glass of your gift, the nation suffers. I feel like that. If I don't do what I am born to do, what I feel like is my purpose, I feel like the nation suffers. Because I come from a knowledge of, firstly, let's take my culture as an African black guy. Then I'm on this platform on television. Then it's these clothes. Then it's this knowledge of music and all these things. So Siyabonga, if he does not do what he's supposed to do, all this knowledge for the new generation cannot be synthesized properly. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. Like when I was young, I used to watch guys who are loving American culture, and I used to choose them. Then I used to watch guys loving African culture, and I used to be scared of them because I'm like, damn, I gotta choose one. If I'm this African guy, I can't be this American loving guy. If I'm this American loving guy, I can't be this African guy. And I was fucking wrong. But because I didn't see someone doing it before me, I thought it was impossible. And I would think that I would lose my audience here if I went here. And I think if I went here, I'd lose my audience here. But when I merged the two, I realized, and that's what business is. When you see a gap or a problem and you have the solution, that is business. Problem solving. It's not, people think it's about offices, about typing emails, about, yes, those are aspects of business, and those are aspects that have evolved to be part of business. But how are they doing business before emails? How are they doing business before your offices? You know, it was noticing a problem, a gap, a demand, and then supplying it. So when I realized that, hold on, if no one had done it before me, they probably were going through the same thing of questioning what they should be and how they're gonna be it. So then I'm gonna be that. And it was like, yeah, I'm gonna do both. Boom, boom. And now the kids are like, yo, I didn't think I could be both. For a long time in my life, I really wanted to know about my culture, but I was so swayed by the hip hop. And the hip hop guys, like, I really love hip hop. I did. So I've now become that person that they can see both people can exist in that one body.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Bro. That's so
You know what I
powerful,
mean?
bro. I love that so much. And something you also said on the last chat, bro, that's been so freeing for me and like lives in my head rent free. When you were like, George, people who are whack think they dope. So that's freeing. Dog! That's been so freeing for me, bro. And it's like, because it is, right? It's on the borderline of, yo, if I merge these worlds, or if I do this, or if I do that, I'm gonna be to this, I'm gonna be to that. And it's like, yo, I could be breaking the aesthetic, I could be breaking the rules that I've set for this audience that I've created. But those are all just little fallacies we create in our head. And, you know, and there's something, what's the gent from Boys of Soweto?
Oh, Bob. Yeah.
Something Bob said as well that really stuck with me, where he was like, it's on that line of being cringy that you will find your thing.
Yeah.
Don't be fearful because it might be cringy in the beginning, but you're gonna find what that is.
Yeah.
And you mustn't be scared to be on that line.
We can't, especially I think also the cringe factor comes a lot because of having to do this content.
Yes.
To either promote an album, promote a product, promote yourself, or whatever or promote a show, whatever it might be. It's very cringy to go there and talk about yourself or why you think what you're offering is dope.
Yeah.
But again, whack people do it all day. So all day. And they never think they whack. Like, at all. I'm like, yo, I need this level of delusion in my life. I need this Delulu. Where's Lulu at? I want to give her the D so she can be D Lulu.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like,
crazy,
that's the one thing in my mind that I always had is that, bro. Like, I looked at whack niggas, bro, George. I'm like, I ain't gagas, Bali. This guy pumps his chest up so much and he's so whack. And here's the thing, right? The masses also don't know what's dope.
No, they don't.
Because they've been fed mud for so long, they actually reject clean water. Do you get what I'm saying? They're so hypnotized by whackness, which is the muddy water, that even now when you're offering, it's almost like when you're offering people, hey, guys, eat veggies and fruits, people are gonna go to McDonald's. Do you get what I'm saying? Sorry, McDonald's. People will still eat junk food, even though they know that there's healthy food and you're preaching a healthy lifestyle and it's good for you. People will still go for the unhealthy food.
Wow.
Like that mud of water, that jug of muddy water that they've been drinking, that they've been fed. Even now, if you come with clean water, you have to do such a cringy job of convincing them that this is better than what they've been having all their lives.
Yes.
And you gotta be cringe with that. Almost like pastors who stand in corners and bash Bibles. That's a cringe thing. But if you're not willing to do that for something you think is best for yourself and for the people, then how the fuck are we ever gonna get it?
Yeah.
How?
100%.
Because God doesn't need a pastor shouting for him, but a pastor be going out there and shouting. You need a shout, but you don't want to go shout.
And it's crazy to think there was even a time where, like, if you weren't rapping in English, it just wasn't cool.
It wasn't hitting.
Which is crazy.
Now if you're rapping in English, it's not hitting.
It's not hitting.
Unless you're Nasty C, of course.
Yeah,
and Aries, 100%.
And quite a few other guys, but it's like, it's crazy. I saw this thing this morning on Complex saying it's the first time in 35 years.
There's no hip-hop track on the top 100 Yoka Billboard, ne?
That's crazy, bro.
That is crazy.
But that's a crazy run as well.
Ne?
It's like, yo, if it's done 35 years, it's bound to recreate and find itself again.
Yeah, most definitely. But also, right now, there's a lot of manipulation from labels.
Yes.
They, like, you know how DJs be playing and they always touching the boards? Like, labels are doing that constantly in the music industry, especially now with streaming. So you don't know how valid the news are. You don't know whether they're doing that on purpose as labels to drop the stock prices, because almost a lot of the rap guys are in renegotiation contracts.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then they, I mean, I didn't even know, just to find out recently that all the labels have shares on all the DSPs.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's
like
a massive conflict, right? But yeah, look, I think the world's changed so much, bro. Like labels, bro, they don't have the pull and the ability that they used to have, bro.
At all.
So much has changed. They're signing the artists that are popping. They almost like they've become the marketing machines, but they can't even market right now, bro. I think it's just changed drastically. I think you're better off in this day and age. Like someone Mang in his studio in an island somewhere can hit a viral record and like change his life forever right now.
Straight up. They're good for distribution now.
Yes.
But as far as everything else, the marketing and the creative A&R direction, because back in the day they used to have A&Rs. Remember when the guy would be like, yo, feature this person, this song, make this kind of album. But now artists are doing that for themselves. But what I think the labels are good for, what they have done, especially the majors, they've made railroads into hard to reach areas that makes, inverted commas, your coal be able to reach where people need your fire. You know? So to distribute through a Universal, a Sony, Empire, because they have these great, well-oiled tracks to get your product to the most. Like, look at us, we get all American product because they made a way for the stuff to get here. So,
but it's also like, bro, they in the game of buying catalogs. I think a similar thing is going to happen to content. I think as well, people are just going to start buying out content in the next couple of years. But the reality is, I think it's like they hanging on to catalog and they are playing a 200 or 100-year or 70-year game. They're not playing
now.
That's why artists are selling their catalogs.
But also, like, I'm worried about that. Yeah. And I'm glad you said that, because that means there is a plan that they're going to make more than what they're paying for. It seems like a lot now. But I'm trying to find out what the plan is. I can't.
Well, the plan is the music's not like video. You know, video is a little bit different in the sense that a video is like hot now, and it hasn't really found its way yet on video. But on music, bro, music. Think about it. How many smash records are using samples from 50 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago? Music doesn't. And if you use the sample, you're paying the original owner. Music has this way of reinventing itself always and coming back and coming back and coming back. You know? So yeah, bro, I think it's like they know, they've got the numbers. It's trial and tested, bro. They know how much they're gonna make off your track. That's why they'll give you the advance. They know. For me, the labels have almost become banks.
They definitely.
And they hold your assets.
Definitely.
And they give you the loans.
Definitely. You're 100% right, dog. You're 100% right.
I think we
I think we're here.
Just hit them up just to let them know we're here.
Oh, George, this is amazing, dog. I've never been this side.
It's a really, really nice spot, man. We are looking for some cribbers here as well. It's a very nice area, bro. Oof, it's not cheap, but it's so far.
What is this again? What did you call it?
Noordhoek.
Yeah.
Just hit this guy up.
Oh yeah, this is actually where I rode the last time with my friend Chris from Germany.
For real?
Yeah. He had a spot here, like on the beach, German boy, like a little makeshift shack.
I'm gonna drive it for one of these dogs. Excuse me. Hey, uncle.
The convos are so nice, dog. I don't.
So nice. Like, that's what we must do. We must just keep flowing, and then we'll chop up here and then make it sexy. You know?
Nice.
But the key is keeping this flow. You know.
Yeah.
It's not catching waves, my brother, where we have to cut and then keep the juice, my brother. Let's check. What is this guy's number?
All those shows that have been hired by MultiChoice, all of them are canned because podcast content. Because remember, Showmax brought a lot of podcasts onto this.
Oh, they were putting it onto the platform.
It didn't translate.
It didn't work, eh? It didn't work.
I would have told them that.
I would have told them that as well.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, guys.
Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I think other content can make its way onto YouTube that's already existing in, let's say,
TV,
yeah, that
but not the cross.
The other way.
It's a different mindset.
Yes.
You know? And people that watch TV are looking for a certain aesthetic.
Yes.
And people that watch YouTube are looking for something.
Definitely.
They don't want it to cross.
Exactly. Unless you create something that has that in mind. You know?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And also with TV, people do not like the fact that they can feel the censorship.
Yes, yes.
That's why they hate it. Yes. They're like, I'll rather watch YouTube. I don't want to watch, because they can feel that you have to watch your words here now because you're not on YouTube and it's not your platform.
Yeah. It's like a different multiverse, man.
It's a different multiverse altogether.
Just want to check where these guys are.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me just move this guy quickly.
Let me. What's this guy's? Did I send you this guy's number, bro, or not?
No, I don't think you sent me that. You just want to close up there, please, my bro?
Scoop, just
Oh, sorry, bro.
Sounds good.
Hey, Tristan, I like that name, man. You know where I heard it from?
Where, bro?
A river runs through it. Brad Pitt was called Tristan in that movie. What a fucking movie, bro.
I'm not even joking. That is the movie I'm named after.
I'm so fucking fly! Tristan, bro. A river runs through it with Anthony Hopkins as his dad.
Bro,
that movie
was a world of
Yo!
bro.
Yo! Fuck! I still have it on DVD. I watch it religiously. Yo, that movie was fire, bro.
Oh, it was crazy.
That's the movie you named out. So how old are you, dog?
I'm 28. Yeah.
Shout outs, man. Tell your parents someone new. It worked. Yes, sir. Did you bring shoes, George? Because you can't ride horses in slops. You know that, no?
Can't ride horses in?
Slops. You got shoes?
Let me
Yeah, you
change
do.
my shoes.
Yeah, you got them. You got them. Those are fine.
In white shoes.
No, I'm just saying in like proper shoes.
My
You can't.
fiance was like, yo, don't wear white shoes.
Nah.
Must have changed quick.
Yo, dog, you look like Kim Kardashian a bit. Dude, this is insane.
Where are we, Mike?
Under Chapman's Peak, Nura Beach.
This is so beautiful. So how long have you been doing this?
Since I broke every bone in my body riding steeplechase.
Oh, really?
I retired very young at 31.
Oh,
and I've
crazy.
been training ever since.
That's incredible, man. Thank you. Thank you for having us in your space. Where can people find and book and...
On the webpage, I guess.
What do we Google? What do we look for?
Nura Beach rides.
Nordhoek Beach Rides.
I'm not very clued up with
Internet.
internet and anything else. I've just learned to do WhatsApp.
No
So
problem.
I'm fine there.
Is that Chapman's Peak?
That's Chapman's, yeah.
Okay.
Go around there for 10 kilometers and you come to Chapman's Peak Hotel, the best calamari in the world.
Amazing. We'll do that. Thank you. Thanks for
Okay.
having us, Mike. Appreciate
Pleasure.
it. Yeah. What's the spiritual significance of horses and the water and...
Well, the water, for starters, is, in African terms, our first ancestor.
Yes.
And I think not just African, you know?
Yes.
Water is a memory holder. It's a
Yeah.
plasma. It's not just a liquid. The earth is 70% water. We are 70% water because the Hermetic laws, as above, so below.
And the horse?
The horse is really just power, strength, freedom,
I love that.
quiet confidence, because it doesn't really say much. It doesn't bark, it doesn't roar. It may be what, neighs? Is that called a neigh? When it goes, exactly.
Yeah.
But it, like the power, the confidence, the strength.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Makhathini.
Hey!
How are you, gents?
Which one is which one?
Good, man. How are you, brother? George. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you, brother. Guys, I'm the heaviest one. Which one must I take?
Yeah, this one.
This one.
I'm gonna be riding you today, huh? Thank you so much. Treat me
How are you, brother?
nice.
Good. I'm George. Lovely to meet you.
I love
So I
you.
must go on this one and this one.
Yes.
Which one?
So why is this guy caressing my horse now?
I don't know. You said it was
Don't
mine.
be loud. Don't be loud.
Oh, we are
man. You're
choosing
gonna
a
scare them.
wait.
Oh wait, so this is mine.
Okay.
Oh, let me not stand behind you because I might get there. Yay!
Never.
Yay! Is this mine, brother? Oh, good. So good. Okay, I'm gonna get up.
I'm getting my horse.
They don't like noise. Throwback. Yeah.
Second one. Okay.
Hey. Oh, wow. No ways, guys.
This is incredible.
Incredible, G.
Wow.
Like,
What role do you think? Do you think what role does silence play in creativity? Because I'm just like taking it in as we, you know.
that's a good question. And I think if you look at, like, let's take it away from creativity, because people always think is making art or things. Let's look at it in a bigger picture, like creating nature. When you go to any level of nature, be it the forest,
Yes.
be it when you're flying up in the sky above the clouds, you ever felt that silence? Even when you're in the plane and people are talking in the plane, you look out the window and you instantly plug into that universal silence. You go, I mean, I've never been to space, but it looks like a pretty quiet place.
Yes.
When we go to talk about also like culture, it always boils down to culture, I guess, for me. Our ancestors always also love silence, you know. My house right now has no TV, no radio. I live in silence.
Wow.
So more than just creating, I think silence is important for self-analysis, for self-investigation and interrogation, and for listening to the answers that might not come from people's mouths, because the world, the universe, is also filled with things that we can't see or hear with our ears. So you basically tune in to your sixth senses by shutting down all the other senses. You feel what I'm saying?
I love that. I wanted to ask you about the Steve Madden.
Yes.
So that looked really, really dope. And I really want to ask you about Gussie Flavor and those
Yes.
soccer tops. Please tell me about that, bro.
Yes. So Steve Madden gig, I got hit up by a fine gentleman called Utumelo, and he was like, yo man, I would like you to host this gig, you know, to the red carpet for us at the Steve Madden gig. Again, it's something that it's clothing, you know, closely related to my heart. So I was like, I'll do this, man, not a problem.
Yes.
And I had an amazing time, did the red carpet for them. Nasty C was performing. By the way, the first guy to ever do fashion shows was Tupac.
Wow, really?
It was his first time out of America at a Versace fashion show.
Like modeling.
Modeling and rapping while the models were walking up and down.
Wow.
So this thing of having the rappers in fashion shows, Paris, Kanye likes to claim that he was the first, but actually the first guy was Pac.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Nasty C did the similar type thing. We didn't model the clothes, but he was on the ramp for, I think, 2 hours rapping.
Wow, bro.
And they had a nice crowd. You know, most of the gigs have the same people.
Yes.
But that crowd was very different,
Wow.
and I appreciated that. Had an amazing time. I even hit them up on DM. I said, guys, we had a great time doing that. Would you be open to me designing a capsule line?
Yes.
You know, using the Steve Madden funds and manufacturers, but obviously my taste. And they were like, hit us up on email. Let's talk further about that. So
bro,
shout outs
I
to you
love
guys. I really appreciate that.
And Gussie Flavor, bro.
Gussie Flavor, Ukabelo.
That Kabelo.
Yeah.
Get him on the show, man.
Right?
Wow.
Right? Kabelo, I've known him since he was in high school.
Yeah.
Him and Wanda, who does Wanda Lepoto now.
Yes.
They were the original Satists, which comes from the sartorial name. The sartorials were the Congolese guys who dressed in suits and had the poses.
Yes.
So I think they called themselves the Satists because even when they were in high school, they were very bespoke, wearing suits, wearing like tennis outfits, holding rackets and straw hats in town.
Crazy.
As high school kids. Then they graduate. They left high school. Then they went to go study at Vega.
Yes.
I think was Vega or some fashion school. And Kabelo has done these old school soccer jerseys, which have been now bitten and become a major money maker for a lot of people.
Wow.
I met him at a bar in Joburg called Neighborhood. And I said, yo, we should do something, man. And he's like, yeah, I got some new jerseys out. I'm like, I got the pants for these jerseys. I got the caps and the glasses for these jerseys. Plus, I want to go to Alex and have Mokhodu Monday.
Yeah.
So we just packed all that shoot up in one. And I loved the way it came out. And even though I'm selling my clothes through Freshplate, www.freshplate.co.za, I don't think it hurts to promote the whole SA textile industry as a whole, yeah?
Bro. Definitely.
No worries.
Definitely. In which way do you see your work and what you create? Like, do you see it in some way, shape or form healing to others?
Definitely. Because it heals me, you're right, first and foremost.
Yes.
The healing I find through it. And I was telling someone this, I don't know if I also had a conversation with you about this, that when I'm not working, when I'm not exercising or practicing the purposes that I've been built for, I feel a bit sick. I get a bit ill, you know, and it doesn't feel nice. I can't sleep, I can't wake up, I don't breathe right. So it's definitely a healing for me, the work that I'm doing. And I know, because also people tell me how much the work I'm doing heals them. Be it talk about music, be it getting dressed up, be it talking about culture or practicing it. Yeah, it's a great healing. It's a great healing. And I'm glad. I'm really glad.
I love that, bro.
Yeah. Do you, what heals you?
Bro, I think creating. I think the process of it, you know, just being in that state.
Yeah.
Whether it's coming up with a new segment, coming up with a, you know, I think that plays a big part of it.
Yeah.
You know? So every time I'm feeling some type of way, that's definitely the way I ground myself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But also, bro, just nature, to be honest with you. Do you know how many times I just go out to the park, I take my shoes off, bro, and just put my feet on the ground. Just that feeling of like, and the sunshine and the fresh air, like, I think that's definitely.
I second that. Would you live in any other country?
No, I wouldn't. I would do like maybe spend 2-3 months
Why?
of
100.
the winter. Winter can get a bit miserable here in Cape Town.
Of course.
But no, bro, I love this place so much.
Yeah.
Bro, look at us.
Yeah. Look at us, bro.
Scoop. We look like Leonardo DiCaprio and
and Jamie Foxx. Yeah, look at us, man.
Look at this, bro. This is just unbelievable, bro. That we get to do this in our country. It's crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Did you didn't end up going to Scorpion Kings? You didn't get a chance,
I
né?
didn't, bro. I've got a FOMO for like 2 or 3 shows this year, and that was definitely
One of them,
bro.
né?
Malachi was like, please come through, bro. And I just, dates didn't work out, but it looked incredible, bro.
Yeah,
Were
it
you
was
there?
really incredible. I was there.
How was it?
It was incredible.
Wow.
Shout outs to Maporisa, shout outs to
out,
Kabza
bro.
and everyone that was involved. That was incredible. Like, South Africa is proving to be a place for the best entertainers and the best crowd.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
And we're not only giving that to internationals now, we're also giving it to ourselves.
Yes.
Which is a joy. Big ups to Pretoria. Like, I don't know
Big
what
ups.
is in that water.
Yo, big ups.
Kabza,
Yo.
Pori, Focalistic is a problem. Another person you should have on the show.
100%. Yeah, we've been chatting. Yeah.
Yo, he's a problem, that guy.
Yeah.
And he also sings in purely vernac most of the time.
It's crazy, right?
But in every section of the country, George, they obey his command. I was shocked when I saw him here at Daisy's.
Yeah.
Because it's Cape Town. The language barrier can get there.
Yes.
The color barrier can get there. But bro, he had the best performance for sure.
Bro. Wow.
For sure.
Is there anything you're currently unlearning?
Unloading.
Unlearning.
Unlearning. Oh, that's a good question. I'm unlearning self-sabotage. I used to be really big on that. Hey baby girl, you good? You okay? Come. So I was saying I'm unlearning self-sabotage because I was really big on that, and it happened now, you know?
Yes.
Because in this run that I'm having, I started getting scared. I started getting anxious and scared. Not really anxious. I started getting shook and scared.
Yes.
Because my whole career, I realized that I did just enough to just stay here. I didn't want to be too big. I didn't want to go down. I just wanted to be right here and not be too famous, because I wanted to still do things that I love, like walking on the streets to buy bread, or just being able to roam around without feeling like I'm gonna have to take pictures, I'm gonna have to talk to people. So I really mitigated my work and my fame to the point where I'd self-sabotage so I could just stay here. And it happened just recently when I realized, actually after the Kasi Flavor shoot, when I saw the numbers, I'm like, damn, I think I'm breaking through the old ceiling now.
Yes.
And I got scared. And I'm like, oh, this is probably the points where I would self-sabotage just to make sure I don't go bigger, I don't go upper, then I stay here. Then I was like, you know what? That time is done. I have to go forward and break through. And I'll tell you why, George. When I wasn't working as much, when I took my 2-year break or the game broke away from me, I got to see that I have a purpose in this field, because I think a lot of people come into the game for self-glorification. They come into the game to prop up themselves. And I realized that when I looked at the work and the type of work that was being done and the type of rhetoric that was being spoken, then I was like, this is why I'm necessary, is because I get in there to prop up the game and the agents of the game. I end up getting the notoriety because I'm so good at it. So people that watch me just get into it wanting the notoriety that I have, but not willing to do the work that I do. Hola, hola. So then I realized that, I need to come back.
What a phenomenal answer. I don't think I could answer that question while I'm on this horse. I would need like 10 minutes, bro.
Really?
It's crazy that you can just switch that on, bro.
We connect. Remember Avatar, Seulu. Yeah, man. So that was one of the big things that made me want to return. Bro. It's like, I don't think at this moment in time, the people that are working and doing the work that I do can satisfy what needs to be done the way I do it. And that was one of the big reasons for coming back, because the game has evolved so much and so much is happening.
Yes.
But the talk around it is not as big as the actions of it.
Yes. I love that, bro. How is the business side of what you're doing structured? Are like MC gigs still bringing in the most? Is it the presenting? And then on top of that, like, what's some investing advice? Are you buying crypto? Are you, shares? Are you a property? Like, what is the vision? What is like?
So
financial structure.
Financial structure. Right now, the big thing that is bringing in the money is emceeing gigs.
Wow, really, bro?
Yeah, I haven't been on television in how long,
Crazy.
Unless we're talking the metros. But even that is an emceeing gig.
Yes.
I've got a big one coming up real soon, but I'll wait for the announcements to come up.
Wow.
And I love the emceeing. I really love the emceeing. To be able to engage with your audience, like right then and there. Because on TV, you just see the camera, then you get the reaction later. With emceeing, I get to feel like some of the people I envy the most are performance artists. So I get to feel like a performance artist. I definitely want to go back onto television. I think it's going to happen next year, considering the run that our brother's having right now. And what do I do with the money? I wasn't working for 2 years. And to be honest with you, outside of paying back all the backdated debt, I invest in property.
Yes.
Only got one at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's been great.
Incredible.
It's been great. But yeah, that's what people don't understand. Like a lot of people just see it happening now, or what's happening now to me.
Yes.
And they think about how long I've been doing things and how many highlights I've had.
Yeah.
But they forget that for a good 2 years, I was silent.
Wow.
I was not using a smartphone. I was not on Instagram. I was using a dilili, basically building what is happening now.
Wow, bro.
I had to kill an old part of me to reinvent and rebuild and give birth to this guy that's doing what he's doing right now. And it was difficult.
Scary, yeah?
It was very scary, but I knew I was making the right decision because it was scary, because it was difficult. What wasn't nice was not having money the way I used to have money, to hear the calls of debt collectors. Even I couldn't help my sisters and my mom. They would borrow money from me. I was the guy borrowing money from them right now. And it was also good to know that I am looked after, you know, because I was being carried throughout that whole period.
Yes.
But now I'm doing the carrying. Yeah, man. That was a tough time.
Bro. Yeah.
And it got
I love that you touch on that, bro. It's like, yo, we're always so quick to talk about the wins, but it's like, yo, there's some serious years where like...
There's some serious years. David Bowie has this saying that has never left me. He says, being in entertainment and being famous, you go through phases when you think you're God, and sometimes you go looking for him.
Yeah, 100%. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And bro, last two questions before we wrap up. Like, would you say, is there, I've asked you this before, is there anyone we should keep our eyes on? Oh, by the way, shout out for, you put me on to Makhathini. I went through a wormhole of his music and just like got lost in it, and it was such an incredible guest. So shout out to you, bro. You put me on there.
Thank you so much, G. Oh, Halo. Shout out to you for putting me on Halo. Yeah, we got that sorted out too.
What? Who else? Music, fashion. Who should we keep our eyes on, bro? Who's, you know, we're not always in the season of focusing on what's next in hip hop or what's next in.
Yeah, just.
But sometimes
overall,
there's things that just catch our attention in the peripheral. Like, what are some things that are catching your attention? And it can be presenters, it can be musicians, fashion. Who's catching your eye and attention at the moment?
Right now, music-wise, there is a band called The Brother Moves On.
Yeah, I know The Brother Moves On.
They are incredible. They are a performance art jazz band, but it's necessary that you keep that word performance art band, because when they perform, it feels like a play.
Yes.
With the songs, with the way they move, they are incredible. Musically, that's who I'll say. Clothing wise, good question. Who's designing nice stuff right now?
While he waits, don't forget, guys, www.freshplate.co.za.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chi. Yeah, I think for me, that's it. For me, that's it right now. I don't have anything.
You're focused there. What are some of the items people can find, bro, on Fresh Plate?
On Fresh Plate, we've got some hats for you. We've got some long sleeve tees because I was looking at spring, summer, not knowing what this weather's gonna be.
Yes.
We've got some short sleeve tees, but it's basically also one of the main places you can find some exclusive Travis Scott gear, Cactus Jack, which is one of the brands that I'm really, really loving right now. With the graphics, the printing, the t-shirt, the quality, and the way they make they shirts look so old.
Yes.
You know? A bit of a worn-in feel. And then socks. I also got some homeware. I got Deadstock Murakami pillows. I've got an amazing umbrella made by a company called Neighborhood, which is from Japan. And I'm gonna move into shoes a little bit later. you know what's gonna irk me is that you asked me this question about what's to watch. I think the other thing to watch is wellness. It's been there, but I really think in South Africa it's gonna hit. I think, you know, outside of people just gymming, I think people have been gymming, but in terms of what people are eating, in terms of the products people are using on themselves, I think that's going to also shoot up. And I'm a big fan of those things. What else is there, G? What else is there, G? Starting to farm your own food is going to be big. Big. If it's not already. What else is there, G? What else is there, G? Afrikaans rap from Cape Town.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
Yo.
Going crazy,
Yo. I respect. Even, I think there's guys in PE that are doing it as well. But something's happening there, bro. Something's happening there, and I'm all for it.
Anything we missed, bro, from our chat, from the car here? Anything you want to add, bro? Before I hit you with the last question.
I just wanted to say that it feels good to be here at this plateau. It's not the peak yet, it's the plateau that I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I've caused myself a lot of losses. I've suffered some losses that were not by my doing. But just to be here and winning still after so many years, 23 to be exact, I feel triumphant, bro. I feel like a man. I feel like nothing can ever not be solved or fixed. There is no problem that I can't find a solution to. And I didn't always feel like that. I always felt under the circumstances, I felt things will topple me over. I felt things will press me down. I don't feel like that no more.
Yeah.
I really don't. And again, I think that letting go of that self-sabotage, a part of that was like, you've been doing this to yourself. You know, a friend of mine's Tay, you know, he says that, Scoop, because I always thank him for walking this journey with me, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't really do much, bro. You're a boss, and bosses can never be kept down. All you had to learn was stop standing in your way.
Wow.
And man, I love Tay for that. I've loved Tay forever, you know. He's just one of the dudes that has really been instrumental in helping me think better, see better, move better, realize things better. He's just one of those dudes, younger than me, but age is not, I mean, being old is not about age. I was saying this to Zinga the other day.
Yeah.
I realized that, oh man, this has nothing to do with age. Someone is older than you when they assume more responsibilities than you.
Yes.
That's why they can choose kings when they are young. Because then, oh, you can't have a king that's a kid. No, you can, you know, and they can be greater than the whole tribe because age is not about the numbers. It's about as soon as someone assumes responsibilities that are way beyond their years and way beyond yours, then that person's older than you.
Yeah, I love that, bro. That's powerful. And what comes to mind when I say keep walking?
Johnnie Walker, of course. Johnnie Walker, of course. I think it's a great slogan. I also think the logo, you know, that emblem of that man is amazing. And it's funny you should say keep walking. We're right here. Yeah. You know, the horses are walking for us, but because we've walked the road to the horses. And keep walking for me just means just keep going. Yeah. Like I said in the car, it's something that I realized when I was reading. I don't know what I was reading at the time, but they said, in life, you don't stand still. If you're not moving forward, best believe you're sliding backwards. Wow. And that was like, yo, okay, cool. So just keep walking mentally, keep walking spiritually, keep walking consciously, keep moving and walking physically. Yes.
That's powerful.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much,
making
G.
time, my bro.
Thank
Always
you,
an
my G.
honor, my brother.
Thank you, my
Always
G. You
great.
got soft hands. Have you ever worked?
Yeah, bro. Trust me.
What
bro.
have
I
you
used to
done?
Wash all the dishes. I used to do the stuff. Come on, man. What
Wash
are you
all
talking
the
about,
dishes,
man?
this guy says.
Yes.
Yeah, his hands
I just got,
feel like sunlight
guys,
soap.
You have to look after your hands.
Yeah, you do.
Touch your lady's body. Mustn't feel like sandpaper. Please.
Right, right.
Wellness, guys.
Wellness all the way, bro.
This has been amazing, bro.
Thank you so much, Chi. I really appreciate this, man. I really appreciate it. What's next for you?
So, bro, let's see. Maybe something in the event space. Maybe.
Yeah.
If I wake up some mornings where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna.
You're ready.
And there's other times where I'm like, nah, I think I'm out of that forever. You know?
Yeah.
But like walking and talking, it really feels like a concept we can build out bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine on the 100th episode, we invite people to walk with us. And
Or you have a gig where you invite everybody you've had
yes, exactly.
to then come with their skills.
So what I want to do is like down the line on one of the big sort of major episodes have just like maybe a brunch with everyone that's been
That'll
on the
be
show,
amazing, dog.
you know?
That'll be
Something like
amazing.
that. But other than that, bro, just I've almost switched to. I'm so hyper focused on what happens today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like I'm almost not spending too much time thinking about what comes next year or the year after. Like I'm in that place, you get to that spot in your journey where like now with Fresh Plate, like
yes,
you have arrived at this place.
Yeah.
Now this place is gonna be the place for a while.
Yes.
So let's take this place as far as we can go. And
Yes.
it's like blinkers on, it's like the horses now. It's like, yo, let's lock
go.
in. We need to go, you know what I mean?
And just keeping your view like here.
Yeah.
Because that is a series of here's.
100%.
So as long as you do here, you'll find yourself
Exactly,
there.
bro. Exactly.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
like,
you.
I think it's quite a journey to find the fresh plates and to find the walking and to find the inside shows. When you find it, you get into the zone of like, okay, we're in it now.
Yeah.
Now we need to go,
How does it feel for you?
Yeah, it's incredible, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we 80 odd episodes deep, we
Crazy.
haven't missed a single week.
Crazy.
It's incredible, you know what I mean, bro? So
Crazy.
it's like consistency. A lot of the time we never had a crew. A lot of people don't know we don't shoot with a crew. From the first
Yeah,
one,
for
like,
the first episode, it was just the camera there.
figure everything out yourself, get everything done, and then slowly bringing in more people,
I found that crazy that you said that my episode was one of the highest until Galaxy Boy, because I was not on TV at the time. I was doing absolutely nothing at the time. It's just crazy.
it's crazy,
Also, I do want to
Yes.
say something.
Yeah.
Thank you to my supporters, man. The people that love and support me are a different breed.
Definitely.
And I noticed that. I'm getting more familiar with that. And I don't think I would be this intact without them.
Yeah.
From meeting them in the streets, from them hitting me up in the DM, they always show me that I am never not aware at who I'm doing this for. So I really thank you guys.
Yo, they've got you, bro.
They really do.
You've really got like a cult-like following, bro.
Straight
Like,
up.
Your audience, like they really love you, bro. And they show up to hear you have a conversation. They show up to learn more about you. But that's testament to all those little buckets of things that you've done and that you've brought together, whether it be the fashion, whether it be all the different things you've done. So shout out to you, shout out to your supporters, bro. We appreciate you.
No doubt.
We
Thank
did
you
it,
very
man.
much. Can we raise them?